It's not easy when you're talking about yourself, is it?
No. I bet you everybody in this room could not name two things about themselves.
But then once you start a circle and everyone starts talking about each other, it's a lot easier.
Foggy. Like there's a constant fog in my head. A lot of confusion. Days where you feel like you can't feel anything. Some days where it's just plain sad. You just wake up and you feel sad for no apparent reason. They've never gone through it, or if they have, they don't know what it is. It's more they can't feel what we're feeling, so they don't think it's there. They don't know how we're feeling, how it's affecting us, how even if we don't want to get out of bed, they see it as laziness, but for us, it feels like the world's falling down. They just can't understand that type of feeling. My mom doesn't know, well, I haven't told her. It's more of her personality. Whenever we're watching shows about mental illnesses, she always has comments like, I don't understand how these people can be sad. So it's more like I don't want to tell her because she'll tell me that I shouldn't be feeling this way, or that why are you like this type of thing.
It's because we're lazy, we're being teenagers, we don't want to do what we're being asked, but that's not it. We're actually trying to get help and being refused it. And yeah, that's the stigma behind it, unfortunately. I've had it all through school, every time, test or anything, if I cried, any kind of stress like that, my teachers would just, it's okay, you're just over-emotional, you're just nervous, you're upset because you didn't study, when actually it was like a deep-rooted issue. Yeah, it just comes in and kind of interferes with everything. Going to, like, say, a party, friend's house, I won't do it. Any kind of presentation, it's interfered with my work. I've lost, I think, 3 jobs now due to my mental illnesses.
My parents have their own opinions, and they don't want to influence me as much. Sometimes they do voice their opinions, and I've definitely learned to take what they say into account on top of what I believe is right and what my gut or my intuition says about whether it's about people or what I'm doing, where I'm going type thing. I started getting a lot worse. I'm not quite sure why, but I've definitely felt a shift. Last year wasn't too bad. I had a few friends in college. I knew from high school, from middle school. This year kind of just feels like it's just me, that I'm alone.
Our daughter was a A student, constantly getting honors. And at the last year of grade 12, the last semester, she was hospitalized. Every time she'd come out of the hospital, she would go back to school, but the majority of that term was hospitalization.
I mean, everybody at one time in their life has a problem. I don't care who you are. You're gonna have a day you're gonna be depressed. You're gonna have anxiety. I'm sure when you guys get up in front of your class and you have to talk to everybody, you're probably having a bit of anxiety attack, probably nervous. And it's a type of, I guess, mental disorder if you want to call it, but it's a brief. So if people realize, okay, that brief moment that you're having right there, well, okay, that's 10 seconds for you. But this person over here, that's their life. That's how they're living every day with that problem. And once people realize that, it won't be such a dark secret anymore.